Good afternoon, Scorpio men. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. Gentlemen, what I like to do is to go on and just give you your general romantic reading as I've been giving the other signs. And this reading, gentlemen, is valid until the end of this year. Gentlemen, what I've decided to do is to go on and just use my regular cards today just to give you some advice regarding your situation as already illustrated and shuffled. I've also decided to just use another oracle deck to just give you a bit more part and advice into your situation, gentlemen. And gentlemen, as we go through this reading, if it resonates, go on and give it a big thumbs up. Please keep in mind that my interpretations might be vice versa, so it may apply to you or to the individual with whom you have or will have some dealings, okay? If it also resonates, go on and give it a big thumbs up and share, as well as subscribe, gentlemen, if you've yet to do so. Okay, so let's go on and get started, and I'm going to go on and just make a few general observations, and then we're going to go on and just, get into your individual cards here, okay? So, as I indicated, I'd like to just go on and share with you uh, the predominant female or female that I'm seeing here, energy that seems to be coming towards you this year, okay? And it looks like it's several, okay? So let's go on and get started, gentlemen. I feel that she's very business oriented, man. She seems like she's a soulmate, or you're gonna feel a strong soulmate connection with her. It's gonna appear to be very much of a karmic type connection that I'm getting. And gentlemen, it certainly looks like it's someone from whom perhaps you may have been estranged, and or someone from your past that seems or appear to be returning if she has not already returned, okay? I'm also feeling, gentlemen, that this relationship or connection that you have with this female seems to be a bit long distance or more internet type based, okay? I'm also seeing a woman, gentlemen, who appears to be very sneaky, manipulative, even a cheater, and she seems to have a very abusive type personality, okay? I'm also getting a sense that this person is very social, very popular, if you will. Okay. So let's look at your bottom card here, gentlemen, just to see the energy that the prevalent energy that we have here. We have that Eight of Spades there. And that refers to an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, and or Aquarius. And this card, gentlemen, is all about, big crowds or engagements, meetings, concerts of all sorts, various parties, reunions, even, it could be even like a wedding type engagement. Okay. So this is certainly showing that if you have yet to already meet this woman, it looks like you're going to probably meet her under that type of environment or under that type of situation. I'm kind of feeling this woman is very social. She's very active, street smart, and she seems to love the outdoors. Okay, she's very active. And gentlemen, for some of you, she might even works in advertising or does some PR work, and she could even potentially, with this card, be a wedding planner. But I'm feeling that she's an uninhibited type person, very artistic and attractive. Okay, so this card there suddenly show that you are, if you haven't done so already, you're going to be meeting a new person. I'm feeling, gentlemen, who may not be ready to settle down. In addition to, of course, kind of dealing with your or female that you've already dealt with in the past here that I'm getting. Okay. And next, gentlemen, we have that King of Diamonds card there. And gentlemen, this card is so often, it's certainly about, soulmate and karmic, type connections when you're kind of getting that card. You have a lot of strong karmic, type energy that I'm kind of getting here or seeing here in your reading. Okay. And with this card, it certainly shows that, again, this woman is very independent. She's business oriented. And with this card, gentlemen, it connects with an earth sign. So we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and Jupiter and Neptune are the rulers. And, what happens is that particularly with this card, you tend to have a or meet or be attracted to a very business oriented or self made type woman. She might even, be an investor of some sort. I'm kind of getting, dark gray or either brownish type hair. And she might even, in fact, gentlemen, even with this card, she might even, drinks a little bit. Okay. So let's look at your next card here. We have that, that seven of hearts there. Okay. And gentlemen, with this card, it certainly refers, in fact, to a water sign. Okay, that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And the rulers of this card are the sun in the south lunar nodes. And this card, as I suggested, it denotes, again, it further emphasizes, a soulmate type connection or an individual that you're gonna feel that you more than likely have had some type of connection with in the past or even in perhaps in a past life, when you're kind of getting here. And this person appears to be very health conscious, very seems to take a very holistic approach, I'm feeling, to living. Okay. And then you have this nine of diamonds there, and that once again connects with an earth sign. Okay. And that's once again Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And Pluto is the ruler of this card. And this card, gentlemen, is all about, major transformation. Those that tend to unfortunately be of a negative, type sense, but it's somewhat this card kind of forces us to kind of give up on a painful relationship that really has not been working. So this woman might, I'm feeling too, might be a bit depressed or negative, or even for some of you, she might be a bit ill. And she might, with this card I've seen, she may even work at a funeral agency or or a coroner of some sort. But she certainly is someone from your past, and I'm feeling very strong, dark, particularly dark, deep set eyes. So what I want to do, gentlemen, just to just consolidate these cards, because this card refers to her. So I want to just combine all of these cards here and just give you a story of what I kind of see may have already occurred with you guys or may already be in process of occurring. So with those cards, many of you kind of want, I'm feeling, or kind of wanted, it looks like a more open relationship, or gentlemen, one that was or is more inhibited with an individual, whom you felt your soulmate, one whom you kind of wanted a very serious connection. However, it appears to me that many of you had, or it looks like will have, I'm kind of getting a painful separation or even a divorce, and might even be mourning, but patience, it looks like, is going to be required for you. That's what I'm kind of getting, that may have already occurred for you guys, or might, gentlemen, be in, even in the process of occurring. Okay. So let's look more so to your future and see, what other aspects that we can kind of see, glean out of here that's coming up. And gentlemen, keep in mind this reading is valid until the end of this year. So, okay. And nothing is etched in stone. If you're hearing something that you don't like, you already know what's kind of coming towards you. So if you don't like it, then you can change it. Okay. So once again, we have that Ace of Spades. So let's go on. That represents her. So let's go on to that next card there. And gentlemen, that next card is in fact the Jack of Hearts. And so, gentlemen, with that card, it certainly refers to a water sign. Okay. We have Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio. Okay. And Venus is in fact the ruler. Okay. And this card is all about romance and passion. So it shows that, it looks like again, I kind of explained that it looks like a new person seems to be coming in your life. This woman might be a bit caring and happy. I'm saying, gentlemen, she's very curvaceous. Okay. And she seems to be a woman who is very, very, gentlemen, very passionate about what she does for a living. She's very creative, I'm feeling. And next to this card, gentlemen, we have that seven of spades. That refers to an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, and or Aquarius. And Mercury is in fact the ruler. So this card is all about letters, news, message of all sorts, and any type of telephonic type communication, including email, Facebook, or whatnot. So this shows this woman, the woman that many of you will or might have already had some dealings with, appears to be from a distance, or she's going to come from a distance, or you're going to kind of meet her over the internet in some sense. So this person appears, I'm feeling, gentlemen, very intelligent and professional at best. And I'm feeling that she's very, again, very curvaceous, petite, very articulate. And for some of you, she might even works at in an office setting, or even the post office, are also possible too when you're kind of seeing that card there. Okay, and then you have that next card there. You have that Queen of Clubs. And gentlemen, this refers to a fire sign: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And Mars and Uranus are the rulers, okay? So this card, gentlemen, unfortunately, is all about deception, jealousy and kind of disappointments of all sorts. And it shows, once again, as I've kind of shared with you from the onset, with the possibility of you meeting someone at some type of a party or social event, that this woman might not be ready to settle down, okay? So I'm kind of getting a sense that this woman might in fact be a cheater. I'm seeing fair skin, even possibly long dark hair, very abusive type woman, verbally abusive. And I'm feeling that, with this, she seems to, might even in fact be a bit bisexual. I'm kind of feeling this new woman, okay? And she might even be a divorcee, or a widow, or of something, a widow. I'm feeling that she's very sexy, very, very selfish too. Okay, so gentlemen, let's go on and just synthesize, or just consolidate these cards and just give you a story of what I'm kind of seeing coming up for you. Okay, so in the future, I kind of see you meeting a new person, even falling in love with someone, as I've indicated, from a distance, perhaps, you know, from being on the internet, or maybe meeting her on the internet, or just having some type of long distance connection. And I'm feeling that the two of you are, in fact, going to share romantic discussions with one another. However, be very wary of this new woman, as there are troubles ahead with this card there. I kind of see a lot of cheating and betrayal, and you might even want to give more thought, German, in whom you kind of place your trust. Okay, so let's go on and just discuss these last two oracle cards to give you a bit more part and advice into your situation. Okay, the first one here is, in fact, lead. And so with this card is all about, kind of prioritizing, or kind of giving your life, kind of structure. And this card is kind of asking you to kind of really sit down and evaluate your role in your relationship. Or are you involved with someone, with whom gives you direction, or do you take the lead, or do you always follow them? Do you try to have a mind of your own? This card is kind of suggesting, you know and if you are the person that's trying to be controlling, or if the other person controlling, one of you both need to understand that you can assist and kind of guide a person, but try not to just be so dominating with this, because it doesn't help anyone. And this card is just asking you to kind of, focus on trying to establish more healthier relationships in the future, you know and this shows that once you do that, and once you make a decision, to kind of sit back and evaluate what you want out of a relationship, things should just fall together for you, okay? And last but not least, we have, this open up card. And that card is certainly all about, kind of withdrawing or going within, or even block. So it's kind of suggesting that a lot of you, because of perhaps past romantic failures, you kind of internalize this pain, and this pain is kind of preventing you from kind of moving forward. And some of you may have kind of shut down a bit, okay? And when you do this, gentlemen, it really blocks you off from God's blessing. So it's asking you, this card is asking you to kind of release all guilt and kind of move forward into the new year, into the now. This is a new year. And the more that you unblock your energy field, gentlemen, the sooner you're going to receive exactly what it is that you desire and the love that you want. So this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Again, if you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. If this has resonated with you, go on and just give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. I look forward to hearing your comments, and do enjoy your day. Once again, if you'd like a more personalized reading, you can contact me at wat61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day.